So I've been replaying Fallout recently, and I do this almost every playthrough. Just kind of, I'd rather not have all my stuff, sit out in a random box or locker or something. So I usually like to leave them out, make them look nice and pretty to the world. And I don't ever really get to show off. This is something I've done almost every playthrough of both Fallout 3 and New Vegas. Sometimes 4. 4 is a little annoying to do it with in comparison to these games, but you get so much stuff upon your journey that you just kind of want to show them off sometimes. Just let them out, get some air from the box of no return. The indestructible Chinese assault rifle that you get from Gary 23 glitch and pickpocketing a guard. Every time. I'm not fixing that this time. Every time with you. All the stuff you get on your journey, rather than leaving it in a box to rot, put it out on display, Let's see the world. One of my favorite things is Colonel Autumn's, I think it's the 10 mil, not the laser, is the 10 mil can only be gotten if once your dad dies in purity, you do this. That way, oh, what do you know? I can see his corpse. And then you pick it up. It's one of my favorite things to do. Bunch of random tools. And this game doesn't really have too much like impressiveness, I guess. I'd say, with the stuff you can kind of leave around. Precision Gatling laser, Tesla cannon, the terrible shotgun, a second Jingwei shock sword, once more, knock it out of his hand, Gary 23 glitch. That's how I end up with the indestructible Chinese assault rifle, and the indestructible sniper. Gotta love it. Alien blaster, you can actually get 2 of them, which is really cool. And just some random things, send around. Nothing too much. Here's the winterized. Oh yeah, if you want the winterized combat armor. Winterized. If you want the winterized combat armor. Same thing, Gary 23. Awesome glitch. Indestructible assault rifle. I wish you could do it with the Chinese stealth armor. Unfortunately, no one is willing to repair it for some reason. Maybe it's just a me thing. Infiltrator. Random things like a lump of brain and, nothing really too much. And I picked the love machine one just because, well, for one, who wouldn't want that? And 2, out of the other options don't really add much aside from just items laying around. This one actually has a bed downstairs. So, that's neat. And it's in the shape of a heart, which is neat. I don't think I'd ever sleep there just because, it's on the floor. Pretty easy to walk on it. Fall 3 was fun. Fall 3 was fun, but it's just written so poorly. Sucks. It really does, because once you look at like the writing side of Fallout 3, New Vegas, and 4, this one falls apart so quickly. And Fallout New Vegas just needed more time in the oven. Then you have Fallout 4, which I don't even know. And then you get to Vegas, the most unstable game I've ever played. Oh, please don't crash. Holy mercy. It didn't crash. This one has a lot more stuff, and I'm in a little... got some weird shit you can find, like the deactivated bomb collars, some tunneler hide, one of the only items in the game that don't have a use. Though, to be fair, quite a few items don't. You can get 2 acoustic guitars, by the way. One of them's in Dead Money. Party hat, sheet music, golden gloves, where do I want to start? Let's start in here. This is like my little armory, little workshop I got going on. Just all the weapons. A lot of them on the table. Not all of them were special. Like, you just got a random marksman carbine and the, let's see what else. Like the 45 auto submachine gun police pistol. Those aren't unique, but you know, it's meant to feel more like a massive armory. My game is running at 45 frames a second in this room. Really just this place, because there's just a lot of items laying around. Let's see, random shovel, probably from start of the game. You know, just shit lying around. Huh. Esther. Just another Tesla cannon. Shockingly enough, I think these are more common than that. Can't think of many places to get a normal Tesla cannon. Like a, you know, Tesla being prototype and the Elijah's jury rig. You know, just some random items. Like, how many of you have actually seen a wasteland omelet on the table? It's kind of interesting sometimes. Or, you know, the black coffee just, you know, taking up the normal coffee mug. There's nothing in it. Spore plant pod, some random things. Like, I believe embalming fluid, I think that's how you say it, is only found in dead money. I can't think of many other places to find it. Irradiated sunset sarsaparilla. Sometimes you just collect shit, just for the sake of collecting it. Annabelle, just random red scorpion tail. Dead money is the most broken DLC ever. More on that in a minute, but that's why there's so many weapon repair kits. I don't think I have anything. It's junk. Junk. Why is there... Sure. Random things. The rolling pin, the best weapon in the game, you know. Shit like that. Now, there are some weapons that are going to be missing on here. But that's because some of them are kept in the other room. As, like, personal favorites, you know. Things like that. Some other ones that could go in there. Paciencia is another one of my favorites. I always like collecting that one. That one's really good. Anti-material rifle for 308 rounds. Only problem is no scope. Ah, yes, that gun. Don't we all just steal it? Who's paying the price when it's literally in the closet? Just love showing off the amount of stuff that's here. The cats are playing around in the background. Gotta love it. Yeah. Oh yeah, schematics for billboard. Who knows where to get that? Hey, Lucky. Katana, you know, cosmic knife clean, love and hate, chances knife, you know, just some other things. Proton X, Proton Versal, you know, just tons of just nice little things to just kind of put on display. That's the armory. Now here's like my favorite rooms. So, you know, like the stealth suit is, you know, as much as I tend not to use it because I really don't like being pumped full of medics. Because I pick up every drug that I see from like a mile away. But, yeah. I still like, I just like the look of the armor. Much to be fair, that's the reason the assassin armor exists. Isn't that over here? Yeah. Green's nice. I think I would have preferred it with the preferred the white or maybe like a couple different colors. Would have been neat to see. Yeah, it's the point of mods, isn't it? To show you things that you normally don't see. Fully upgraded, Scorched Sierra power armor, fully upgraded red glare. Ah, what a beautiful sight. Some of my favorite weapons, not including the ones that are in my inventory. We'll get there. Not including the ones that are just sitting around my inventory. Anti-material rifle, Christine COS, All-American, the Katana, 45 auto, light shine darkness. I tend to take the 45 auto over that one, despite the fact that it weighs less. This can be suppressed, that can't. Fist of Rar, Q35, just a normal Gatling laser because the unique one isn't nearly as good. Survivalist rifle, arguably one of the best rifles in the game. La Long Carabine, medicine stick. This machine, dinner bell, automatic rifle. Love those things. YCS as well. Love this thing. Alright. Small elephant in the room. Yeah, I gave myself it. After I beat the, you know, Leggett and General Oliver after he fell off. I stole his clothing from the river, and I took the helmet home with me. And Blade the East as well. You know, kind of sucks that you can't really get it, because Blade the East is one of the best melee weapons in the game, like hands down. It just sucks that you can't use it for more than like 5 minutes, so realistically you can only use it on like 3 legionaries, and that's it. Does suck. Some random drugs lying around, just like Slasher, Dixon's Jet, Ultra Jet, Dixon's Whiskey, Rushing Water, the Sierra Madre Martini, just some random shit. We'll do you next, I guess. This room doesn't really have like much other than just some random collections, like the rat, scorpion, poison gland. Seriously, why is it that big? You can get the same size off of something really small. So just a bunch of eggs. You know, we had some other things like Fan Graph and really nothing much else, unfortunately. And I really don't know what to do with that room, because it's just a bathroom. It's just a bathroom. This, on the other hand, is why Dead Money is the most broken DLC ever. You see all that cash back there, and all the gold bars and all the cash on the table. Every single one of them is 100 each. Because Sierra Madre allows you to turn chips you get into pre-war money. Per chip. So if you have, let's say, you know, 10 grand worth of chips, you have 10 grand worth of pre-war money, which is worth 10 each. So, you know, that 10 grand is really 100 grand. There's a lot of it lying around, plus all the gold bars, which are 10 grand each. It's really one of the most broken DLCs to get as much money, because you really don't even need... You don't even need to get all the gold bars out. You can. It's possible. It's annoying. It took me like 4 tries to do it, but you can do it. All the money sitting up here. I will never intend to use it. It's just going to sit up here. I have collected wealth. A lot of wealth. For no reason. Desert Ranger, love to see it. And over here, I don't know why, but half the stuff I put back here gets bugged, so that's why I never set anything out. Like, Benny's suit fell into the void. I no longer have his suit because it was sitting up here and it fell straight into the void. This room is slightly bugged, so the only thing I leave out is, like, on the beds. So, you know, T-51 power armor, T-45D, Sierra Madre, got Daniel's outfit, followers chalks, not too much. And of course, you know, bedroom just sitting around. My first plasma pistol fully upgraded. I farmed Chet for that so many darn times to get all those upgrades. I used that for a while. Some random cards from Sierra Madre, police pistol, Gannon's family power armor. Love it. What's in here? Oh, right. Just some other helmets just laying around. Helmets are easy to display, honestly. A lot of fun to display all the helmets. Oh, the Elite Riot gear. Awesome, awesome. President Kimball's suit. I'm sure he's doing well, guys. Don't worry. Caesar's armor. Yeah, he's doing fine too, you know. Totally. For those who counted the gold bars in the other room, yeah, this is where the other one is. There's like, what, 37 total? Maria. 45 auto. Another bedroll kit. I think I sold the other one. If I sold it, it might be you. I'm actually shocked it wasn't this. But to be fair, what is the value of these things again? Yeah, that makes more sense. Makes a lot more sense. You know, I do this a lot of playthroughs. I don't do it every playthrough of New Vegas, but I do it a lot of playthroughs just to show things off. Usually I don't use the Presidential Suite though, because I really had no clue what to do with the freaking bathroom. You know, aside from just shove a bunch of eggs and yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, not much there. Some other playthroughs I have, you know. I mean, some other playthroughs, for example, just taking another character. I believe this one is House. The last one was Yes Man. I believe this one was House. It's either House or NCR. I have a small feeling it's NCR, but I could be wrong. This one I did like ages ago when I decided to do all the achievements. I think this is like the first character I actually took in took on to PC and did. So it's just, you know, it's nothing too much. It was one of the bases I use all the time, mainly because I just love doing this with the table. Because it just looks so much more interesting than what is usually on here. And sometimes, like, you know how there's the books and the laser rifle sitting here? Sometimes I put the tri-beam laser rifle if I bothered fully upgrading the thing, because God forbid any of the upgrades spawn for it. And I believe this is my sniper. Yeah, this is like my sniper stealth class type thing. You know, all the stuff you just get throughout your journey, you know. Once more, laying it all out. Oh. Place to be. Oh yeah, I forgot. With this character, this is the only character I got with 100 and everything. And the thing is, it's not that hard. It really is not hard. And that's mainly because as long as you take Educated at level 4, and you can take Comprehension at level 6, you're pretty much set as far as skill books go. And you really don't even need to take all the skill books in the world, because there is... Where is it? Ah, Skilled. That trait. You take it 3 times. You want to know how? You take it at the start of the game, and then when it asks you to, you know, before you enter the wasteland, rebuild your character, select it again, and you get the benefit of it. And then when you enter Old War Blues, respec and just take it again. And there you are. You have added 15 skill points to literally everything, and you're only suffering from the -10 once. So if it really bothers you that you don't have the 10, Swift Learner, that's what it is. Take Swift Learner at like level 2, and you're pretty much set for the game to hit 100 at that point, with getting skill books here and there to fill out slots. But you really don't need to like plan it out. I didn't. I did not even get all the skill books, not even close, because I only know where like 3 skill books are in Dead Money. I can't even think of where any are in Lonesome Road. I know where quite a few are in Old World Blues, but despite the fact that Lonesome Road and Dead Money are my favorite DLCs, I couldn't tell you where half of them are. Would not know. Let's try my Legion character. I don't do Legion. It's kind of fucking boring because it's so quick, because there's barely any content for Legion. Yeah, this is my humble abode for the Legion. The deserted shack. It's not even a shack. If this is a shack, this is the saddest shack I think I've ever seen in my life. And this is the only time I didn't decorate. Everything's just sitting in a box, because what am I supposed to decorate out here? There's nothing out here. And I'm in the middle of doing an NCR playthrough with this character, so honestly, this was probably my most fun character to do, was this character, just cause the absolute power of this character, and the fact that I kind of min-maxed the fuck out of this character, and then I made sure to screw over the Legion and NCR as much as I possibly could. And then I just went with Yes Man, because I think I like Yes Man more than I do Mr. House, because Yes Man's just funny. I just think Yes Man is just comedic genius. Love the guy. Well, that's kind of it. How do I end one of these again?
Are you ready to head for the dam? Caesar's Legion is due to attack at any moment.
I have a few things I need to take care of before the battle.
Sure, no problem. So long as the Legion doesn't attack before you can get there, which I'm sure they won't.
Anyways, I'll see you some other time. You know, some other time.
Be advised, NCR President Aaron Kimball was struck down in a cowardly attack at Hoover Dam. The strip offers many fine cocktail lounges where grieving persons can drown their sorrows.
Shut the fuck up. Oh, Lord.